What's up guys, Feed You Information here. So today I'm going to show you guys how to make a lemon pound cake. It's a family recipe. I've pretty much mastered it and it's delicious. So first, let's go ahead and look at the ingredients. We have the lemon pound cake video ingredients. Sorry about that. 2/3 cup of butter, 1 1/4 cup of sugar, 1 tablespoon shredded lemon skin. I put and 1 1/2 and 1/2. So I put 1 tablespoon and a half of the shredded lemon, but I'll show you once we actually start making it. 1 teaspoon lemon juice. I prefer 2 teaspoons. 2/3 cup of milk. 1 1/4 teaspoon of salt. 3 eggs. 2 1/4 cup of flour. 1 teaspoon of baking powder. And you're going to put it on 350 for 1 hour. Here's the order that I typically put it in. I'm going to show you once I actually start filming that. But let's get into this video. I like it, but I don't mix it until the very end. So after I put in everything, then I just mix it all together like ferociously. So I am going to show you once everything's in there. But one thing I forgot to mention is that you will need this, which is basically a shredder for shredding the lemon skin. And then you will also need a wooden spoon or some kind of spoon to mix really good with it. But I'm going to go ahead and show you it all stacked up, and then we're going to mix it right with the camera down. I'll just mix it with one arm or try to. We'll see what happens. And because you're going to shred this lemon skin, you make sure to wash it thoroughly. That way you can actually enjoy it and not be thinking like, oh, what did I just leave on here and then just put directly into the batter. You don't want to do that. Wash the skin thoroughly, then shred it. That's the perfect amount of lemon skin for your cake. Alright, so I totally lied when I said that I was going to hold it with one hand, but there's how it all looks. Really gross and nasty. Watch how it looks once I finish mixing it. Now I typically start mixing it before I add in the last ingredient, which is going to be the milk. You really want to scrape on the sides and stuff to make sure you get like the flour and the sugar, and you want to just get it all into like that doughish form. At least close to it before you start adding in the milk, and then the milk will just finish it off and give it that moistness, which already the lemon juice does, but the milk gives it more moist. Alright guys, so there's how the cookie dough looks now. Get a bit of a more of a close-up. And now we're going to add 2/3 cup of milk. I'm a big health nerd, so organic. Gotta go with the organic milk. 2/3 cup. Thank you, life. Go ahead and mix that in. And now we're going to see how it looks once the milk's in there. Now be more careful once you have the milk in there, because obviously it's a liquid. So once you start stirring, it's going to, splash. So don't stir too fast or it will splash right out of the bowl. You got to really super stir it, I'm telling you. Whew, my arm's getting tired. Alright, so the batter is just about done. So next, you're going to want to go ahead and spray your pan. I use vegetable oil, but you can honestly use whatever spray you want. Just make sure to spray it, or else the cake is going to stick to it and then it's not going to, come out the way you want it. And then of course guys, you're going to go ahead and preheat your oven to 350. And you're going to put it in for an hour. You can put it in for longer if you want to get it more crusty. But if you don't care for the crust, you just want it to where the knife won't have batter sticking to it. Typically about an hour and 2 minutes maybe, and it should be fully cooked. Alright, we have our batter in the pan. Let's pop it in the oven. So I'm actually putting it in, even though it's not at 350 yet. I'll typically just go from now about an hour, maybe a little bit longer, but I typically wait until those are red. I don't know if the camera angle is good enough, but I can see that it's red. It looks kind of pinkish on the screen, but that pinkish is actually red. It's starting to form. Alright guys, so you can see the crust that I'm talking about now. It's just a beautiful crust. So you want to just stick a knife in and then pull it out. And you see how there's still a little bit of batter on the knife? So if you got batter on the knife, then you want it to like basically give it like 5-10 more minutes. I don't know how else to say it. Just keep cooking it. That's what I should just say. Keep cooking it. It's ready. So as you guys can see too, it has this crust to it, and it's so freaking good. See? Crust, and then right there is the actual cake. It's so good, and then obviously the middle is mostly cake, but it's just so good, guys. So guys, that is it though. I would love for you guys to go ahead and try this cake out and let me know what you think down in the comment section below. And if you didn't follow all of the steps, because I know I wasn't super clear with everything, I put it down in the descriptions, but let me know what you guys think. It's a delicious cake, and let me know if you guys would like me to make a video on perhaps a different kind of cake, or maybe even muffin, something like that, just baking something. I could honestly just go on Google probably and have fun with it, maybe even add things to it like blueberries or something like that. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Feed Your Information out. And sorry about the bad angle. My phone and everything is not working good, so Feed Your Information out.